Oh, hello. Yeah, I was supposed to load up Sherlock about 2 minutes ago, but this guy started playing some near music, and I was kind of fascinated by it. He's playing Kaine, I think, at the moment. I sometimes just love putting into the like city and listening, and like see if there's anyone doing cool stuff. Sure, platform. This is from Nier Automata, this one. Which one's this one? The factory? Is this the factory one? Hard to say, isn't it? Oh, that's gonna bug me. It's not Wretched Factory. Oh, is this is the amusement park? Might be the amusement park actually. Yeah, it's the amusement park. Yeah, from Nier Automata. That was great. Yeah, sorry, I'm loading up Sherlock in like 2 seconds, but like I said, I got distracted as I hit start, and I was like, oh, they're playing new music. Yeah, the Nier raids are great, aren't they? All of them are a good laugh. The way this guy plays notes, I think he's doing it for realsies though. I was listening to some of the other stuff he was doing, and I think he's actually... I don't think this is a macro this guy's doing. Hey, Jason. Yeah. I don't recognise this one. Shit, I'm getting distracted. Sorry, we should be Sherlocking, shouldn't we? It gives people a few minutes to get in here anyway, so... That's Nier as well. That's from Nier 1. When the twins are talking? Is it one of the Song of the Ancients versions?
Lewd.
Oh no, Noble, you're speaking Welsh. Disturbing. Thank you for the biddies, dude. This is actually a really good rendition of the Nier stuff. Sorry, I got another minute and I'll load up Sherlock. Give people some time to get in here for story reasons. No, this is... Where does this play? I want to say it appears in Shadowlord's Castle. Wait, is this Snow in Summer? This might be Snow in Summer, actually. Hey, Mars. I think this is Snow in Summer. from the intro of the game as well, where they're at the convenience store. Benoni. Eggplant. Sorry, I will be loading up Sherlock soon, but this guy's playing near music, and you know me and my near stuff. I fucking love it. I had to listen for a bit. Not every day you get someone playing it this well, actually. That's a really distinctive bit of music as well. You can tell immediately what it is within the first few bars. Anyway, right. We're not here to listen to near music all day. We are here to load up Schlock. So let me get the Schlock going. 2 seconds. Sorry. A distraction, but a nice distraction nonetheless. Right. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Was that some of the like Englishification of the lyrics, Noble? Bonk. Was that Grandma, was it? That's Grandma the... So that'd be Grandma, the first Grandma, I guess. Rather than Grandma Awakened, I think it is, or whatever it is. The second one. Kinda, it's Grandma. That shade made a silly mistake. Alright, so, when we were here last time, I thought one wasn't supposed to speak the Mordor speak, otherwise they get the ring race and sort them out. So last time we were here, we discovered there was a moider, someone got bopped with something, and a kid ran off. So what we need to discover then is what's going on. Wait, I just realised how many more clothes I've got now. God damn. Look how many clothes I've got. Be dapper as fuck. That's actually quite nice. Terrible. You go, Watson. You can wear the Ukrainian thing for a bit. Horrible. 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 It's funny, the Deerstalker is obviously the traditional. Right. What happened to Davy? So this is what we're doing here. So what happened to Davy? The door with the horse symbol. Yeah, so that's them. The mansion crime scene. I guess it's photo of Answer with the boy. It's showing that he's here, and the horrors of this. Oh, that's close. Probably the crime scene then. Okay, I was one off. You're already a ring wraith? Wait, but do you hunt down the one ring, or do you hunt down something else? Eula's brother Davy is behind the door. Eula's a great unit in Genshin Impact, though. Alright, should we go, do I need to... Okay.
Davy, please open the door. After all this, Holmes, I doubt the young man would open the door to a stranger.
Right. We need to, I just realised we need to go get his sister, right? Can we go out the back here? Wasn't the door over here we could go into, right? This way. And then we go to the gates, which are around this way. Eula. Not Not ew. Alright. Wait, where's she gone? Okay. That's weird. Did she find a way around? Because she was out there. What the hell? Well, that escalated quickly. What happened to her? She's alright, I guess.
Ligature marks on her neck. There'll be a bruise, but she should be okay.
Well, we just heard that noise, and then that happened. Do you think that in this city the life of one English detective is worth more than that of a maidservant? Final warning, Mr. Holmes, Grub. That's illegal.
Doctor, Watson, speak to me. How is she? We were just in time, Holmes. Eula is stable, but lucky to be alive. We should take her to a hospital for a further examination.
Yes. I fear I was wrong, Watson. The sheriff is not a man to be underestimated. To lynch an innocent woman just to send a message, it's evil. We're not safe in this city, nor is anyone around us.
Then we must not dawdle. Help me get Eula to her feet.
No. I will not leave here without Davy.
Miss, please, we must get you help.
No, I will not be deterred. I will get my brother and bring him home.
Oh, okay.
If my deductions are correct, Davy lies behind this door. He ought to be unhurt, but is no doubt shaken.
Davy, you there?
Davy, we understand what you witnessed before. It's safe now. You're safe.
Any weird cult stuff? Yeah, a little bit of
Please,
weird stuff going on, for sure.
let us in.
Definitely.
Your sister wants to see you.
Everything will be all right.
I see that Watson's also got the facial hair now.
Yeah, them gentlemen speak the truth. Just open the door. Big sister's here for you.
How weird are we talking? We ended up in like Fufu realm, got swallowed by like some sort of
Davy,
Shoggoth creature and
come
spat
here,
out.
you. Thanks, sirs. Lord bless your souls.
Let me examine him, miss. I want to make sure he is unharmed.
Remember, he may be mute, but he still understands you.
Alright, I guess we should talk to Davy. We shall observe. The jump cuts are a bit strange, aren't they? Red eyes, hasn't slept for days. Must have a peacock on his roof. Shallow breathing, agitated and alarmed. Okay. He's got a bruise or a cut there. Days old, insignificant. Always baked like fuck. Old clothes or active, torn pocket. Okay. Pale and haggard, starving in shock. Davy's been left malnourished and starving for the last 5 days, barricaded inside this room in fear of his life. Fortunately, he's physically unharmed. However, Davy hasn't been treated well before the disappearance. The bruise in hand is a result of being hit. Davy's been left barricaded for the last 5 days. So, a healing bruise is days old, red eyes hasn't slept, starving in shock, old clothes or active. Well, we saw the picture with Davy and the chap. I actually don't think he's been mistreated in this particular instance. The guy talked about how special he was. If anything, I think he was looking after him. That's my take on that. I think he's been cared for. I'm gonna go with that. I think.
Davy seems in good health. The bruise is a remnant of that awful night, perhaps even caused by the intruder, but he is otherwise unharmed.
Watson and Holmes that
In
they
fact,
need a fucking
I
like
believe life here
a
was
week's
good
worth
for
of
him.
rest.
Arneson and the others cared for Davy. That may have allowed him to withstand such horrors. I need your help, Davy. We know that the man with the curved dagger is responsible for all this. You recognized the man, yes? The same one in the photograph in the office upstairs, standing with Arneson. Good.
Yeah, that chain's
Please,
going
write his
going
name.
places.
And one last thing. The room with an image of a bell on its door may hold important answers. Do you know a way in?
Handy.
Yes. I think I've got it. You have been very helpful, Davy.
Alright, let's see if she's doing alright, shall we?
Oh, Davy. Things you must have gone through.
So we feel we shouldn't get her to the hospital like Sharpish.
Davy is calm and collected despite enduring all these horrors. An impressive young man.
Alright, let's look at the... So that says Ashmot. Key upstairs, double key. Letter from locksmith.
We must stop this, Holmes. All these atrocities.
Alright, I guess we need to go have a look for the key. So what's... So the clue here is... Ashmot upstairs, 2 keys? I'm not quite sure what
We
Ashmot is.
still have to find Arneson. After all we have learnt, I fear for his fate.
This is his one, right? So it's this one. This... Oh. No keys in the pot. Wet soil. Nothing of interest. Alright. This looks promising. No keys here. No. No, not promising.
Let's take a closer look.
Protruding button. Alright. God damn it. $18.79's on the picture. Could very well be that's the code. That would be incredibly foolish, but, you know, rich people lol. Let's find out. No. Alright, we've got any other evidence. I can see a signet ring with a stamped A on it. The portrait shows 1879. We've got any other pictures? A photo of 2 men taken during the hunt. One of the unknown men has curved dagger. That's 1882. That's another option. Or 1862. 1882, 1862. Let's try those. 1882. 1862? Hey! Can we steal his money? Oh.
These should come in handy.
A yoink. Receipt from Lock and Load. Double-barreled shotgun, 10-gauge Reaper M142. Additional services. Engraving on buttstock, engraving on grip, engraving on safety catch and extractor. $79.99. It's quite reasonable. Hey, Everest. So we now have a set of keys. One of them has a bell symbol. So let's go look for the bell door, shall we? Let's go look for the bell end. Hail them up. Cox. Looks like a chasm.
The scene is impossible, unnatural, but also familiar.
Yeah, we found that when we were in the Cthulhu realm, didn't we?
Dense and disturbing notes. It's hard to follow.
Deeply disturbing. Don't bid me. The bed's been moved. Frequent friction. Bed was moved. Frequent friction on the bed. Maybe the man was just busy. Whatever the price, pay it. Obsidian, glass like stone, black. Without it, we can't work with lenses. London comes to New Orleans. Must be New Orleans. Must be 5 to 6 days. You know what to do with deliveries. R. That's R again.
A foreigner's clothes, by the looks of things from the Near East.
The The man with the curved blade is Ashmet, one of Mr. Arson's servants. Can we move the bed then? There's a trap door. Ah, and here's one of the stones. Fancy.
A black opal, cut and polished, easy to sell.
Easy. Yeah, good shout there, Fairwolf, by the way. What's in there? To reach your goal, follow death's messengers. Then pass through fire without fear. After the bleeding willow, chase the crows. Avoid any crosses that appear. Death messengers. Death's messengers are birds, right? Pass through fire without fear. After the bleeding willow, chase the crows. Avoid any crosses up here. Interesting. Crows, yeah. Or we're going to like hunt down a revenant.
We must put an end to all this evil, and I doubt we can count on the sheriff's help.
No, I agree with you on that one. Alright, so what are we sort of doing now? Going out back to check, I guess? Using the notes? Can we ask them about this? Can't talk to Davey.
Angels, sirs. All y'all lacking is a pair of wings.
Good lord, we need to get this lady to the hospital. Hey, Pumpkin. Right, I guess we go out back and see if we can follow those notes. Follow Death's messengers, then pass through fire without fear. Okay, let's have a look. Nothing down here, I guess.
We must put an end to all this.
Right, we could actually use the... How to learn the content of the burnt message. Can we actually do these yet? I'm not sure we can. Okay, I guess we could try. How to learn the content of the burnt message. Hey, Bravo. I'll hopefully be a little bit on the men soon, Pumpkin. Tricky. Portrait of Mr. Arnson. Door with the horse symbol. We've done that one, didn't we? Have we got anything that could actually potentially help us? I've entered a strange telegram and sent to Ashman. It's awfully cryptic. So that's that, but that's that, and this is the actual note. I actually don't know. I don't know if I've got enough to even put two and two together here, actually.
Sheriff's help.
Your study room. Magnetic bezel. I guess we need to do this, right? We haven't done this yet. We got some keys. I guess we could look at the bedroom. Maybe we're missing stuff. Let's sneak inside the bedroom. Now we got all the keys. We can get around, can't we? So which one's the bedroom? This is the, like, lounge? Shrug. This is the bathroom. This is the bedroom, then. Oh, in your study, not bedroom. Study. Shit. Study is not a bedroom. You nearly passed him a gas leak. Holy shit, you alright? That's pretty freaky. Ah, there. An A shape. That's the signet rings. Yeah, it can be opened. Yes, we know that. Letter from the locksmith. Portrait of Mr. Arnson, because he's got the signet ring. And... animal near severed fingers? Could be that. Secret lock. Well, I guess it's secret lock first. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good shout actually from Diggs. Have you been checked out after that? Can we open Mr. Arnson's signet ring? Where is the ring? I guess we know this already? The animal near the severed fingers. Could be that. And the backyard. So it could be the backyard scene. It's gonna be one of these, isn't it? I think the ring's been munched. It wasn't serious for anyone else who feel insane. It's always worth getting that kind of shit checked out for the sake of like a quick phone call or whatever, man. Like you can, you know, you can say to them like this sort of thing happened and I feel a bit weird. Not this one. It might be actually the wild animals. I wonder if that's the implication. Oh, not quite. So the backyard for sure. Any of the answers imagine? Nope. Where is the ring? There were some trails in the backyard. It has to be a green one though, right? Like, it's got to be a green, so it's got to be one of these. So I don't actually know where the ring is. It could be that he pawned the ring. No, I guess that was wrong. Help? No, I don't need help, damn it. It could be that we need to just tell the letter from the locksmith again. No, shit. I actually have no idea where the ring is. Like, I really don't know. Maybe we're missing some evidence somewhere? We did find some... We did find, like, in the other room. In here. Oh, that's like cufflinks rather than signet ring. Yeah, I guess we're missing something. Shit, I'm not quite sure where to look though.
must put an end to all this evil, and I
must be missing something obvious.
count on the sheriff.
Maybe his ring's downstairs where he got smacked? Or it's outside? Because we know he was around here. That means we can ask someone about it, right? The severed fingers have been mauled on. I wonder if we can ask somebody about the animal.
I pray you find Mr. Arneson as well, in one piece to boot.
Guess we could go outside to have a look. Tricky. Let's have a look. There's an animal near the severed fingers. The animal left small paw prints. The impressions are fairly shallow, indicating the animal weighed around 12 pounds. The severed fingers have been nibbled on. The bite marks on the line of the jaw suggest a relatively small vermin or small dog. It's going to be a raccoon then, isn't it? It's got to be. The severed fingers were over here, right?
More boot prints.
We already found all this. There's the severed fingers. Do we have to try and find us the animal? Oh no, it's a croc. Look at that Chad. Ugh, it's moving. Oh, there's another one. Fuck. Could be a possum. Could be a possum. Do we find anything else out? The Farmer's Guide to like Louisiana Fauna. Wait, maybe I do have what we need. Hold on. Oh, did I already use that one? Where's the ring? Yeah, I already used the thing. Okay. Well, it's annoying because there's like little footprints or whatever, but they don't go anywhere, so I can't track them. So we're looking for a wild animal somewhere, I guess. Don't see any. I wish you could like logically work out where he might have scampered off to. Because that's why I know that's what the game's asking me. Like I like from about 5 minutes ago was trying to say like there is a small animal or something has eaten the ring, the signet ring. That's the conclusion we're obviously trying to get to, but I can't tell the game that's what we're trying to get to yet. Which makes things a bit trickier than need be. That's kind of the problem sometimes with these sort of games, where you know the answer, but you don't have the logic inside the game to sort of get to it. Do you reckon the dog can show us where the route is? Do you reckon we have to go out and look around? No, sure. I mean, surely not. Can we ask anyone around here? Maybe if they've seen animal.
Could you help me?
I'm so sorry. I can't be of help.
Are you able to help me?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Okay. So no one's seen our rodent, I guess. Must be someone who's seen one.
Help me, please.
It isn't possible for me to help you. I'm sorry.
Help me, please.
Don't be angry with me, sir. But I don't know.
No one knows nothing. Taxi driver, no?
Got a spot in mind.
Actually, I'm not sure yet.
trying to think logically, where would a small animal go, I guess. But I don't quite know. Oh, this one's a smidge frustrating, because I wonder how I can get the game to tell me what I know already.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
It's a broom. It's just an alleyway between everything, right? Yeah. Alright, Watson. It's got to be on the ground, right? Like, it doesn't seem very logical that you would have to go outside the ground. I feel it wouldn't have gone too far. As for where it's gone... Can you do something with the pig head? Do you think maybe the crocodile? I was thinking something smaller because of the animal being a bit smaller, but... I can check the kitchen, though. Let's find out.
When evil tries to knock us down, we get back up. We persevere. I ain't giving it the satisfaction.
No, nothing here I could even...
Why does it look so familiar?
No, I can't do anything with that.
We must put an end to all this evil, and I doubt we can count on the sheriff's help.
What's the logic route here? Like, what does the game want from me, like, to do exactly? Nothing here.
We must put an end to all this evil, and I doubt we can count on the sheriff's help.
I swear I saw a book about raccoons in one of these rooms. Maybe I'm misremembering.
A dull book about local geology. Even I'd struggle.
No, I swear I did see one. Maybe I'm misremembering. So those tracks and the fingers in the garden could be... Yeah, I guess we could do that. I was just there a minute ago. Maybe I didn't have the right evidence pinned or something to do it. It's one of these times where I kind of wish I could type in the game. It's an animal took the ring. Like, an animal took the ring. That's what we need to, like, try and work out here. Because these are the tracks. This is the blood trail.
A scrap of silk, soft and elegant.
And then...
No sign of a boat.
There's nothing new here. So where does it... Because this just leads back to the house, right?
Lewd.
Go wrestle the croc. We could try and wrestle the croc. I take it these just lead back to the house, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, they go inside. Not another thing in the casebook? No, because it normally gives you like an exclamation mark when you've got everything you need. So, like I said, the only thing I've got left is this. Which, I'm pretty sure the book thing means you can, ask somebody about it, I thought. Search this in the archives. Oh! Oh, I forgot about the archives completely. How do we do that again? Shit, how do we do the archives again? We did this once. There, that's it. Sorry. Right, we do have what we need, but we need to class mammal, order rodent, weight 5 to 10 pounds, habitat. Let's just search on that. Nothing. Oh, it's about 12 pounds. Sorry. Oh, really? Carnivore? Vermin or small dog? Habitat. Bayou. Raccoons. Fucking knew it! That's so annoying. We had everything we needed. Sorry, that was that. The increasing number of raccoons in urban areas has provoked diverse reactions from humans, ranging from hostility to their presence to concerned care. Close proximity to humans results in behavioural changes of how raccoons live and interact with people. For many generations, humans and raccoons have developed an invisible ecosystem that the animal now rely upon when finding food. Raccoons are fond of stealing food from a local household. They typically nest inside tree cavities, fallen and dead logs, and other secure and isolated places. Raccoons usually not prey on domesticated cats or dogs, but isolated cases of attacks have been reported. The majority of attacks are a result of rabies. To protect your household against raccoons, you might consider against strong scents. Spicy smells can be used as an easy and effective raccoon repellent. A small bottle of cayenne pepper mixed with a gallon of water provides a powerful mixture to repel wild raccoons. Spray this pepper solution around your plants. If you're trying to deter raccoons from prowling around your chicken coop, spray the perimeter as well. So now I can say, where is the ring? Oh god, we had it all, and that's kind of annoying in a way, but... Ugh. Irritating. Saucy student bastards, yeah? A local denizen, a raccoon, took the signet ring, along with Mr. Anderson's finger. The thief was successful but clumsy. So now, presumably we can track... We can now track the raccoon to his little lair. That's a little bit annoying that look. That's the sort of shit we're talking about, man. Alright. Little pitter patter of feet.
Lewd.
And then there's some local food. So this is presumably our friendly raccoon here. Well, there's a carrot and the ring. Yay!
Arneson's
So I had the right idea,
as
but
we saw in his
go.
portrait.
Nice. It wasn't trial and error. I kind of knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how the game wanted me to do it. But I forgot about the archives thing. That was on me actually. Right. Good old Scunthorpe. What's Kane doing? Alright, let's go do the ring. Oops, wrong one. It's this one. Whee! Alright, we got ourselves a sneaky hidden door. And there's the snot gun.
Almost a piece of art.
Here we go. Arneson's notes on Bank and Ashmut. Miss Arnes is a collection of notes dealing with the investigation of Ashmut. One of them reads, "That damn servant, how dare he use my name to sell opals at the bank? Was he like this all the time and I overlooked it, or is the influence of his foreign friends? I need to learn more about the man, especially if I showed Davy that cryptic telegram sent to Ashmut." What's it for? take the money again, yeah. Yoink. Champagne. A bottle of champagne. My princess, my love, my heart.
My princess, my love, my heart.
That's what I said.
Fitting words.
And what we got over here?
Well, isn't that interesting?
It's Lucy.
Hello again, Lucy.
My dearest Lucy, my sunshine, believe me, as soon as I have dealt with these darkness that lurks in the swamps, I'll return to you with an open heart. Be sure that I'm ready to declare to all the world my feelings for you. Can't wait to hold your hand and be lost in your... Hold your hand... Honestly. Can't expect such fucking smut from Sherlock Holmes. Completely and forever yours, Errol. Absolutely disgusting. Deviant, indeed. Just shockingly unpleasant behaviour. Mr. Anderson, as soon as your instructions arrive, we start our investigation. Rest assured, we'll do our best to find the location in the bayou that you mentioned. However, we must inform you there may be some delays in the coming weeks, as our investigator, the lead detective in this case, is in Europe. Meanwhile, we highly recommend securing your findings till further notice beneath a table, in a safe, or in a locked cabinet. Anything will work. It's a very squished tiger. It's a very squished bear. There's a lot of very squished animals in here in general. Where is Anton currently? With Lucy, I assume. Letter from L. I assume the love letter from Anderson and the letter from L. So that he's with Lucy. I guess not. We love Flatfuck Friday. No, I really figured that the two letters would have been... Telegram from R. It could be that he's back in the main city. Maybe it's the telegram. I'm gonna try the telegram from R, see if that does it. No. So where is he currently? I would have figured he'd be with Lucy. I thought that'd be the logical... I guess I'm miss sort of... It says I've got enough to do it, unless it's how to learn the content of the burnt message. Maybe that's what we're trying to do. I don't think I've got everything for the content of the burnt message. There was a message. Yeah, the answer's no on the bank in Ashmont because Davy's seen the cryptic telegram, I guess, so he might be able to work it out. And then Davy. Wow, not even close. Jeez. I wonder which one would... It reckons we can do one of them. Sure. I swear this game makes me feel real dumb sometimes. Again, I would have thought he'd been with Lucy, but am I missing something obvious here? A collection note with instructions. I mean, the agency sort of talks about like how to hide his information. No. The love letter from Anderson makes sense. When I've dealt with these swamps. So he's gone. So if he's not gone to see Lucy, he's gone on the boat. He's gone on the boat into the swamp, right? So maybe we don't have what we need there. Or he's gone sleeping with the crocodiles. How to learn the content of the burn message? The letter from the agency? Check. Honestly, guys, I haven't fucking foggiest. I ain't the foggiest what the game's expecting from us at this point. Like, he obviously wants me to put 2 and 2 together here, but I'm not quite sure if... I don't think I've got enough things to point... Again, this is one of those situations where I kind of want to say to the game, is he... Did he take the boat? Because that's the logical conclusion. If he's not with Lucy, which I thought would be one possibility, the other is that on his message, he says, I'm taking, I'm going to do these swamps. Well, I don't have anything else that would imply that he hasn't gone anywhere. I don't think I've got anything else that implies he's going to go into the swamp. Unless it's this cryptic message that where he's going. No. Anyone else got any ideas? Because I haven't got a fucking clue what it's asking from us. Except for the... Again, I think I know what it wants. I think the implication is that he's gone into the swamps. And I think the other one is we need to ask Davy about the contents of the telegram, maybe. I really don't know. I think I'm pretty stumped, actually. I wonder if we can speak to the lady. I wonder if there's anything more she can add after we found the secret room. The game thinks we got enough to do one of them, but I literally have no idea. We have to connect the picture of Davy and he's being smart. Rather than the portrait of Davy himself. We could try it. Photo of Anderson with the boy. Well, the photo of him with the boy was correct. Really? That's the logic they went with? Oh, that's really annoying. Because, like, sure, it shows that they're quite engaged and happy, but I figured that what would also have worked, and I feel this works both ways, is that the character portrait of Davy is implying that that's what we're trying to talk about Davy, but it's not. The game doesn't sort of put 2 and 2 together like that. That makes it a bit trickier. Because that's what I was trying to get it to say, was that Davy is the, you know... Oh, that's frustrating. Right. Davy might hold information. Yes. Oh, that's really annoying. Once again, I kind of knew what I wanted to do, but it was difficult to get the game to sort of go along with what I was trying. I kind of feel some of that's on me, but I feel that some of that it's a bit obtuse at times. Maybe that's just me.
Davy, we know that Ashmat is responsible for what happened here.
So I did select Davy initially, and it didn't work, and I was like, oh shit, okay.
I know that you are scared, but you are also the only one who can help us. I believe Mr. Arneson showed you a cryptic telegram that was sent to Ashmat. You are an impressive boy with a phenomenal memory. Can you tell us the contents of that message?
Does seem a bit obtuse, yeah. I don't know if, I mean, did anyone else get that before we got there? Like, that us using Davy's character portrait wasn't correct, but us using Davy's photo was, even though we're both trying to link Davy to the thing we're talking about. When the storm starts, when the ships fall, at Stevenson's guiding light, the last embrace of the chosen. Okay. Yeah, now a cryptic message. So now we're gonna tell him, where is he currently? Like, investigating the cryptic message, right? Okay, so the cryptic message is not correct. Is this the Mind Palace? I guess that's the implication, yeah? I think the portrait of Davy should have worked. That's why I yeah, I don't know. So have we got any new information that... Just the cryptic message? The burnt notice? Yeah, it's Watson's Ukrainian shirt. I thought it'd be nice to put him in it. The burnt note about the telegram, but now we've got the full one, but... I mean, this is the mansion, and it's implying that because he's home, he must be travelling? No. Sorry, Kane. Two getting stumped with this, really. I want to say that I think he's on the boat, but how do I say that? I think he's taking a boat out into the swamp. But what do I have here that allows me to do that? The game thinks we've got something. Am I thinking on the right lines, Mugs? That's what I'm thinking. It's the boat. That he's gone on the boat, or someone's taken him on the boat somewhere. I could be wrong, but the fact there's no boat and his cab is still here, which implies he hasn't left his grounds. Which means the only place he could have gone is by water, I guess. Yeah, you're correct. So how hell do we tell the game that that's what we want? Like, what have we got? A book about wild animals. A love letter, that's what we've done. A letter talking about how you might want to keep things beneath a table. The threat note, which is to us, which doesn't matter. Raccoon stealing food, doesn't matter. Northwood Agency, you reckon? But it doesn't really imply that he's taking the boat. The burn notice doesn't have anything about the boat. The shotgun. That could be, the implication could be that he's bought a shotgun and taken it with him because he's going on a boat trip or something. This is nothing here about that on there. Buddy's went. We can trade northward, so. What? But why? We will do our best to find the location of the bayou mentioned. Ah, motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, this bit. So now we can talk to...
When evil tries to knock us down, we get back up.
Well, we need to go see Lucy, right?
Persevere. I ain't giving it the satisfaction.
Good work, buddy. Fuck, sometimes I'm not putting 2 and 2 together with this game in place. Yeah, control F and stuff. Problem is, that's a couple of times now where I kind of know what the game wants, but I don't know how to ask it. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like I flubbed up quite a bit there, but I also feel that I was on the right lines, but I couldn't find the thing I wanted to tell the game that's what I was after. Nah, it's still on me, but... Got to the ending without knowing how. Well, it's because logically it made sense that, you know, the boat was missing. There was blood going over to the boat and boots of someone going into the building and going out of the building. Yeah, Sinking City wasn't quite as obtuse, I
Got a
feel.
spot in mind.
New Orleans port, and quickly.
Innocents slaughtered. A woman
What does the game
raped,
consider
a
the
boy
correct
forever
answer stuff?
traumatized. I feel we've crossed the Rubicon, Holmes.
Davy is resilient, much like Eula. They will overcome this.
You're right, but I worry this portends far worse for us. What have we got ourselves into, Holmes?
It's tricky because I feel that there should have been multiple ways to answer that. But it's reasonably... The game had one answer it wanted us to give. Again, I think with Davy, I was right. Yeah. I think, again, that's kind of me not working with the game's logic as opposed to anything else, I think. Hey, Lucy.
Johnny boy. So how was it with Champagne?
Most enlightening, thank you. And now my friend Mr. Holmes would like to talk to you too.
Well, ain't you something? What can I do for you?
I'm afraid I bring bad tidings.
How bad?
It concerns your significant other, Arneson.
Arneson? Now, who said we were lovebirds?
We can confront her.
Lucy, we only mean to help. No word of the matter shall spread.
What are you implying?
What does Arneson think of Lucy? Well, we've got...
The man in this letter seemed ready to declare his feelings for you. Sounds like he was more than a client.
It's part of the job. Men can say weird things when they think they're in love.
Have they met before? Well, yeah, because there's a photo of them.
This photo of you and Mr. Arneson suggests the feelings were reciprocated.
Looking interested when with the client is part of the job, Mr. Holmes. I don't even remember the man.
You mean to say you take pictures with everyone?
But
If
she
they
also sent a
ask
letter back
nicely.
to him.
And pay.
Arneson definitely paid for a ring in your size inscribed, "My princess, my love, my heart." It is for you. Arneson was going to propose marriage. Facts are clear. You know Mr. Arneson and perhaps even love him back. Regardless, he has been abducted. His life is hanging in the balance. Please, help me save him.
Oh my Errol! What have you gotten yourself into? I didn't want to.
Watson with the hover hand. though.
Lucy, what do you know? Could it have been the sheriff?
I don't know, John. This town has darkness in it. Errol and me, We had
I do like that they got crying faces
dreams.
though. It's quite a nice touch.
We wanted to make this place better for all the folk who live here. Errol had grown suspicious of Ashmat, thought he was acting odd. He brought up the bayou. I told him to leave it all alone. The water's there. They swallow everyone.
You mean the alligators?
No.
Isn't it crocodiles?
It's local legend. The bayou's dangerous. Any visitor that sees Death's messengers.
Yeah, Watson's got
they
a traditional
die.
Ukrainian
These
top. It looks quite nice, I
messengers,
think.
are they abstract or a landmark?
They're white lilies. You see a path with them flowers, you turn around.
All right, Watson. We must find someone to take us to the bayou.
Lucy, you have our thanks. We will go and look for Arneson.
Alright. So I know who we're going to give this to, because she told us earlier. Like, I feel this bit went pretty smoothly. Like, we now need to... Oops, I'll just warp over there. We now need to go see, Champagne again. Sorry, Champagne. Avarice scabbed it. Yoink! Good job, Avarice.
Hello again, and thank you. Your last tip proved extremely useful.
Don't mention it, Cher. Champagne ain't one for trickery. Now, if you need more help...
As it happens, we need to take a short trip through the bayou into the nearby swamp.
It's your birthday tomorrow. Oh, nice. You got any good plans?
You'll receive fair compensation.
It's almost dusk.
Oh, really, Avara? You live
No
around here?
fools go into that swamp at night.
I was only ever in Louisiana
Tomorrow.
briefly.
Champagne will take you down.
That will not do. We must go now. It is of grave importance.
I won't take you. But if you're crazy enough to go, I'll sell you the boat.
Wouldn't you know it, I came across a bottle of your namesake. Will that be enough for a boat?
It's warm. The bottle's dirty. But we got a deal. I'll even lend you this rifle. If you're going into the swamp, you'll need it.
Wow,
One last
nice.
favor. The boat that we came on is to leave tomorrow for Europe. Would you kindly relay a message to the crew for us? We may need them to hold their departure till 8 in the morning.
Of course.
Wow, she's really nice. Thanks. To be fair, that could be a very expensive bottle of champers. Oh no, you stuck working on it. Boo! The call of the bayou. I'm a little bit disappointed in both myself, but also the way the game handled that little bit. I feel that for some of that I was on point, but I couldn't get the game to do what I wanted to do, at least with the Davy thing. The Northwood Agency thing is on me, but you know.
At least in Afghanistan, we had nippy nights.
It makes one yearn for rainy London.
This place, Champagne, did not mince words.
Oh, I was expecting like
Keep your wits about you,
a
Watson.
bigger boat.
We are inching
Actually,
closer to the
maybe that
heart of
explains
this
why it was so
mystery,
cheap.
However dark it may be. Hell's bells!
I told you to stay away, Doctor.
That he did, Holmes.
That's true, he did.
No hiding from me here.
No case goes cold on my watch.
Yeah, fuck him up, man.
Settle down, boys. Our friends are as good as gone.
This is it, Watson. Our moment of
They're
truth.
so sweaty. Is this Hunt Showdown? Do 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 do. Yeah, look, it looked like a Terminus hand. It looks like a Terminus hand cannon. Squelchy. We got a map here. No.
Holmes, do you believe the sheriff that we won't escape?
One cannot be hurt by superstition, Watson. This hut has been abandoned for a long time.
It reeks of damp. We're more likely to sink in there than on our boat. Let's go. Shall we investigate the area?
Absolutely. Oops. Sorry, I just bent him. Can we actually?
I'll watch the bio while you search the place.
I can't seem to investigate the boat. Oh, the house. Can I go in through the window? Ugh. If I left click, it turns me back on the boat. I guess we're not supposed to go in here? Can we go around the back of it, maybe? I don't know.
At least we don't have to worry about the boat. Champagne did right by us.
I don't think we can get in here. Alright. Guess it's just, you know, nothingy.
Look, Holmes. Fireflies.
That's good, it's quite pretty. I feel being out in the swamp, like this late at night, is probably a bit dangerous, but you know. $1890F, a lot of humidity. I mean, I spent some nights like outside in Alabama, and that was impressively hot. This tree has an X on it. Does that mean we're going the right way?
The fisherman's hut. Not what we're looking for.
Oh. Yeah, I guess we gotta look for a very particular location then. I mean, Alabama would sometimes be like, I don't know how hot it got, like 38, 39, maybe more. Like 105F, 102, like 3F, something like that. Not quite sure what it worked out to. Deeply unpleasant, regardless. I was in Tennessee for a bit, that was a bit drier, I guess. Not quite as deeply unpleasant.
How are you faring, Watson? Are you tired?
Not yet, but I've more than had it with these damn mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes? Yeah, like, it's not actually easy to row like this. Are we here dead end here? Looks that way. We haven't even given us like a general direction of where to start looking. This is going to be interesting. Right, you.
What was that, Holmes?
Whatever, or whoever it was, we should ready ourselves.
It was a horned fucker. You gotta watch out for those guys. Oh, this looks promising. Did the mosquitoes eat you alive? Well, when I was there, absolutely, yeah, they were right bastards.
Am I hearing drums?
Drums in the bayou?
Are we gonna run into like Jesse Custer's family out here from Preacher? Jody and TC. I'm gonna follow the flames. That appears to be the most logical thing to do.
Holmes, I think I heard something swim underneath our boat.
Probably just a rotten log.
Yeah, there isn't a huge amount of
Did you
foo-foo
hear
so
that,
far in this
Holmes?
foo-foo.
What do you see?
Oh,
A shadow. Nothing more.
I did see a gribbler. I wonder if that's a deep one. Probably not. I don't think the game's doing something as explicit as that. A shallow one. Slightly sus one. Honestly, the swamp is a good place for horror. Red Dead Redemption had some cool swamp
When
areas.
I binned your paper, that we'd end up fleeing the law in a rowboat through the Louisiana Bayou.
I dare say you would have hardly been surprised.
Oh yeah, swamps just smell like crap. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a beautiful game. Yeah, it is. It's stunning to look at. Absolutely stunning. On a completely different note, after the sort of washout I had with Jedi Survivor not working on PC, I actually had a hankering to play a Star Wars game again. Need to give Knights of the Old Republic another pop at some point. I remember when I played that last, I actually enjoyed what I played.
getting thicker, almost suffocating.
It's getting
The
smelly.
stench of death. All too familiar now.
Beautiful and stinky is the goblin mood. Agreed. Yeah, it's a crocodile.
Reeks of death. We're more likely to sink in there than on our boat.
Oh, this is a dead end. Aw. I'd be curious to watch Night's Old Post. Not a fan of Star Wars, and yes, your birthday's Star Wars Day, lucky you. But I've heard really good things. And from what I remember playing, it was actually pretty solid. I think Kane and Noble have played it.
Careful of the gators, Watson. It is stupidity rather than courage to refuse to recognize danger when it is close upon you.
The gators are disagreeing with us. Let's go this way. It's a story-based BioWare game, right? So with an RPG tint, so it's more like Dragon Age than you know, Bayonetta, if you like. From what I remember playing. I don't think Noble's here at the moment. We can ask him when he's around. He knows it pretty well as well. Nigel is BioWare. Nigel Pub 2 is Obsidian.
Lewd.
Crisco Richard, thank you very much for the resub, dude. Thank you for the 14 months. It's a long friggin' time, man. Thank you very much.
Holmes, hand me the rifle. I can shoot the ropes holding a few of those poor souls. Come on, Holmes, give me the rifle. We shouldn't waste time in a place like this.
Watson, stay calm but be quick. An alligator has noticed us.
Blammo. Blammo.
That's vicious.
That's nature, Watson. Let's try not to annoy him.
Oh, so now we can go back and go through the area we just couldn't go through, right? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so I might stream Knights of the Old Republic. Like that could be something we could do. I've thought about doing it before, but it could be something interesting to have a look at. I know there's a lot of Star Wars lore peeps around as well, so they're probably going to help my disgustingly lacking of knowledge, but I've seen the movies, but most of my Star Wars knowledge is how lightsaber go vroom. Good for you, crocodiles. Uh-oh, have I gone the wrong way? Oh no, we got to follow the dead birds, right? Wasn't that on the note? Something about the dead birds and fire.
That pier looks promising over there, Watson.
Your Star Wars knowledge is hello there.
Approaching the heart of darkness.
General Kenobi. Well, we could have a look. I mean, if it's one of those things that no one wants to see streamed in the end, we could do one stream of it, see what we think, or we could do the whole thing. We could give it a go, couldn't we? I'll put it on my list. More blood. Still alive. What, in the swamp? It's like with Hunt Showdown, right?
Ashmat dragged Arneson here.
It's like with Hunt Showdown, but in Hunt Showdown, the hunters are completely immune from all diseases, so getting shot and leaving an open wound in the swamp is probably not going to fucking bin them. I imagine this guy, Errol here, is probably going to have an extremely poor time. Alright, let's go. The lighting and stuff in this is pretty fucking fantastic. Like, it's not the best looking game in the world, but I think atmosphere-wise, it's nailed it on some of the lighting stuff here. It looks really cool.
Ugh, the smell of burning flesh, just horrific.
Keep away from it,
fiery
focus on our
gathering of
task, so we
passions
may
and
soon leave all this behind.
So, our boy's having a bad time, I think. Blued.
The hand tied here was bleeding in 4 places. This had to have been Arneson.
It's kind of unfortunate.
This is not Arneson, just another unfortunate soul.
So this is where he would have been. Did they take him off afterwards? Yeah, it looks that way.
The victim's left hand clawed at the soil. The bloody hand.
This is... the game was before the Sinking City, long before, but this remake is obviously after it.
Sunken heels, the result of dragging a heavy body.
So we got a few scenes to recreate, I guess. So we sort of see what happened to him.
A heavy weight scored impressions in the ground 1 inch deep.
Some cloves. That's our lad.
The initials EA are embroidered with silk thread.
It's not looking promising for him being alive, is it?
The prisoner's clothes tossed aside. Thankfully, it's not Arneson. Thankfully, Arneson isn't among the dead.
So I guess we can look for some of the other evidence. Some ritualistic shenanigans going on over here. Oh yeah, this looks sus. Scratches from frictions, that opens.
The tracks lead behind the stone slab.
We're looking for
Only this indentation was spared from blood.
So we've got something we can do there.
Blood was poured over someone, leaving a gruesome silhouette.
Partial handprint, some only. Interesting.
Bowls filled
Evidence
with
everywhere
blood.
of shenanigans. I'd say this has been an interesting game so far, story-wise, but definitely a slow burn. Like they've taken their time to sort of build up to the sort of dread, I guess. It's a Nif.
A horn blade, but clean and without blood.
The altar. So we got... still missing some evidence somewhere.
I should be glad we're out of the water, but I'm not.
Can we have a look at these cages, maybe? Ha.
The blood is dry. The axe has not been used for some time. A simple rope.
So people have been tied up and stuff. So we've got some evidence, but not all of it. What's this?
Days old and rotten.
Food.
Damp and mouldy hay. The prisoners were kept like animals, slowly deteriorating under the gruesome treatment.
Nasty. What about over here? Is there any... is there anything over this way? Was this the way out? Oh, this is the way out. Sorry. Is there anything else I can see with this? Aha!
Both ends of the rope were cut cleanly.
The blood isn't the sort of focus point here then. So what is? Ah, this blood.
That's a lot of blood, but probably not enough to be fatal. The captive was dragged through hell.
Someone here's had a really bad time. We're still missing a scene, it looks like. That seems more likely, right? That's not likely. That seems like it. So what about this one over here? Leading him in, while also praying with some object. That seems reasonably likely. And that's them with a niff. That's leading someone in. I think it might be our dude though. It's this one, I think. This one. Yeah, but they're doing something there, praying. It feels like this is a scene over here as well. But it's not. We've done all this, haven't we? Yeah. I'm always making a scene. It's all I do. We've got one more to find though somewhere, which is unusual. Oops. Again, I don't think that's likely. Partial handprint thumb only. Doesn't match. Doesn't match either. It's gotta be this one then, because he's not being killed. Yeah.
Bowls filled with blood.
Because they led him into the thing, he's not being, like, sanguinated, is he? So where's the last scene we need? How have we not found it? I think it'd be this, like the dancing, but... Yeah? Cages? Cage above me? That could be. No, doesn't look like it. I guess so where's his journey began? Maybe we need to go retrace the steps from over here? These scuff marks?
The wood is swamp cypress, endemic to the area. This is how those
There we go.
people were crucified.
There we are. We just missed like one click there. Getting dragged. I think that's the most likely. Let's try it. Bingo.
Arneson was held captive in this cage until his abductors tied him to a cross and dragged him to the bonfire. Arneson was left hanging here for a while before being freed and led to the altar. At the altar, Arneson's captors performed a ritual on him and poured blood over his head. With Arneson now prepared, he was escorted to the sealed entrance. They used the mechanism with an indentation to open the passage.
We have sussed it. The indentation at internals, it must be covered in blood. So...
The tracks lead behind the stone slab.
So how do we find the object, I guess?
If only the sheriff was kind and cooperative, our search for Arneson would be far simpler.
So where are we going to find the object, I guess? In the bonfire? Up there? Oh, is that Fufu? It is Fufu up there. Alright, mate. Fufu just doing his own thing. He is fat. The indentation tunnels had an object inside. It must be covered in blood. So I guess we could try and find the object by looking for the blood. I guess that's the clue. Aha!
Heavy and covered in blood.
A bloody statuette. Nice. So we can now use that to get in. What a fucking pro. You alright, Watson? You wanna come in? Good lad.
On it. Something is wrong with my lantern. Give me a minute.
I won't wait for you. I'm going in.
This seems like a perfect opportunity for us to be split up and me seeing something spooky, but you not believing me again. Not that I want to second guess how this is gonna go.
Rude.
Yeah, he just gets a bolt through the door. Could you imagine? That'd be a bit awkward, wouldn't it? This looks very sus. Shit.
Woe betide those who take it.
You calling me chicken?
Walk away.
Alright. Joke's on you, gonna get it. Yeet!
Let the unknown be.
Yeet!
That's human skin and still warm. What's happening?
It got me one of them Necronomicons, didn't it, mate? An ancient book that was found in the cave. The written text uses some language unfamiliar. One of the symbols in the book looks the same as the one inside the temple at the Port of London. Uh-oh.
Deja vu, and not in a pleasant way.
Ah, I see we're back again. Hello everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. How was your RPGing going? Were you arcaning and magic obscuring? I certainly hope so. You rescued a dog that was being kicked to death by a gnome? What a prick. I hope you sorted that gnome out. Just no need for that kind of behaviour. We're currently attempting to rescue a man, but we ran into Fufu, like cultists. You know how it is. They're doing some like shenanigans, trying to, you know, summon Cthulhu or whatever his cultists want to do. Hello everybody, welcome in, welcome in. Yeet! He's probably fine. If I sound this very spooky eldritch symbol, it makes the rock formation stay. Isn't that handy? Don't worry, he's fine. I think what we need to do is go back through the mirror into the real world where it's now solid. It is not now solid. I was mistaken. This is not what we need to do. I guess we need a way to make it solid. Ah, here we go. Behind us? Over there, look. Interesting. It's implying it's nearby, I guess? Underneath us, probably. Aha! I will attempt to not keep getting Sherlock bins. Thank you, Kigo. I'm glad your stream went well. I appreciate the raid as always. Do enjoy your rest, sir. Welcome in, everyone. You got to miss me being a complete smooth brain earlier, so now we're being very strong. Now we've done 2. Is that enough to solidify? That's not enough to solidify. So if we go behind us, maybe. What's over here? Ah, the endless void of death. It's probably fine. Does my book do anything? No, I don't think so. It's probably like the Tome of Eternal Darkness, really. It's probably like, nah, you shouldn't have picked that up, mate. And you're like, yeah, you're right. I don't know what came over me. Just felt like picking up, you know? See, that looks alright, but I guess I gotta do something else to make it so solid. It's very crunchy, isn't it? Let's go this way. Maybe we can look around. Do something else here. That's a no. Or maybe now we can walk on it, but it's invisible. Ah, it's invisible. So we have to memorize how it looks. Okay. So it's completely mirrored. So we go up around the hand, around the rock. So it'd be like here, starting, bending to... That's bending to the left, so this would be bending to the right through the hand, around the rock and up, I guess. Can you see the detective vision? No. Like this, I think. And then it was like past here. It was close. I got the right idea though. Maybe it's this side. And then like this. Okay, I need to find out the last bit. I can't quite. Obviously I need to go round. So let's go around the rock and see if we can see that last bit. Be up here, I guess. He's fine. He's got the power of being Fufu on his side. It goes around the cage at the end, it looks like. It's kind of hard to see from here, but it looks like it goes around the cage. Oh, hey, Nova. We were just talking about, I said after Survivor, fun enough, we were talking about that, being a bit of a wash on PC, and I was talking about doing Knights of the Republic, maybe. Thought that could be a good laugh. And it went like, nice. Look at that, first time. Anyone says otherwise, there's a liar.
And now, axes? What on earth for?
Because it's spooky, Sherlock. For crying out loud. Can I get bitten by the axe? Let's see what happens. Deep scratches. Dried blood. Iliana Rulera. Spooky. Maybe I need to do this in order or something, I don't know. Asking the right questions, as always. I really took the edge off. I like that. The real horror, being a character played by Halloween. What? No, I'm not that cruel. Yeah, at some point, Jason, I just game overs you and it's like, GG. Yeah, I thought it could be a good stream, Noble. I thought it could be interesting. And quite a lot of people here haven't seen it before. And I haven't played it, like properly before. I only, like, the first planet, I think, so... Do we need to touch the rocks in particular order? That seems unlikely. Not quite sure what to do here. I touched them. Do I need my Necronomicon? No. GOG one, really? Okay, I'll have to look into it if we can do that. What? Oh, sorry, mate. That was on me.
Now it is glowing, but why?
Oh, I see. We got to get binned by the correct symbols. We got flower symbol and slightly suspicious penis symbol. Righto. That's flower symbol over there. Sorry, Sherlock. I are Dagon. Nice.
There's that glow again.
Now, slightly suspicious penis. Doesn't seem on the side. There it is. YOLO! Yeet!
I hope that was all. I can't take any more.
Wuss. Really cutting it close? Hey!
At last, the lantern's working again. Holmes, I'm coming.
I thought you'd never stop. Ugh. What's happening? We picked up the Necronomicon and shit went weird. Do I still have it? I do.
Holmes, what are you doing? Sitting in a place like this?
You're getting incredibly dirty.
Get here. How did you get through the maze? Tell me, Watson.
What maze? I walked straight up to you. You saw me.
Do not lie to me, John. How did you get out?
Sherlock, what happened? Are you feeling all... Oh, heavens. Is that Arneson? Why didn't you mention him? Stay put. I must check if he is alive.
I found this book with human flesh on it. And it keeps shouting Pargon at me. Pargon, Pargon, Pargon. Santosh.
I just need a second, John.
Ulioth. Regmaror.
The walls are spinning. Let me catch my breath.
Rejoice, for he is coming. The deep water calls. Prove worth to giving life to the great lord. Oh, that seems alright. We should probably check the dead guy, though.
The unknown, beckoning, great word, lightning.
I should examine him before he has another seizure. Please tell me there are no eels inside Arneson.
Any eels inside you, mate?
Blunt trauma to the cranium, dilated pupils, lips moving without a sound.
It's very gross, I'm gonna agree. Beep, 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 beep.
Severed fingers, the wounds are inflamed. Pulse is racing, 110 beats a minute.
Wait. Looks like a pretty gnarly bruise there.
Cold sweat. 2, no, 3 ribs fractured.
Infection this time, really, is probably
delirious
toast,
after
yeah.
all he's endured. We can't get into the boat in a state like that. It's dangerous to us and him.
We'll have to leave him then. Fuck him. How can he be sedated? Using the occult book. Alligators. Cages. The altar.
Lewd.
We can sedate him with alligators. Nom, 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 nom. The patch of land near the bonfire. The stone alcove. I mean, none of these sort of scream how we can sedate him. Alligators. The altar. Yeah, we can switch pages like this, but like it's giving you a clue that the yellow ones are the ones you're looking for. I guess because on a harder difficulty you probably wouldn't get that, right? So these are the clues we need to sort of. I'm not sure I got it. The game reckons I've got enough to. No, it doesn't. I was gonna say it doesn't have enough to do this, right? So let's have a look around. There's probably some things we can bin him with.
This is Dwale. Induces sleep and relaxation.
Oh, well, there you go then. Got some Dwale, mate. For sleep and relaxation. Exactly what I was thinking. I just needed, you know what I needed? I needed some fucking Dwale. That's what I was thinking of. I was like, I need some Dwale in my life.
A gluey decoction. The smell is herby but sharp. It appears burnt, judging by the color.
I knew, I was at the tip of my tongue. I was like, oh, man, if only I had some
Hard to
Dwale.
tell what it says.
Rejoice. Go there, Sherlock.
Bug. That place. I got lost.
That's probably not helping anyone's mental state. We should probably not do that again.
I wonder what this language is. The nightmares.
It's the language of
souls have to
dickheads.
endure. I can't decipher that text.
It's Japanese. And a spooky hole. Don't worry, I speak weeb. It's a weeb cave, agreed. So can I not mix? Can I mix these or? How can he be sedated? What? Oh, the Dwale. Sorry. You can use the Dwale. And the and the pestle and morsel. Yeah, sure. Let's use the unknown decoction as well. How can he be sedated? Well, using the Dwale. So this is where might be some slightly squibby logic around here that we need. Let's have a look over here. Let me forget, please. Yeah, sure. I'll work on it.
Pokeweed berries, though they appear harmless, the whole plant is lethal.
Let's probably not use those then.
Odorless, watery, and hard to identify.
Suspicious ectoplasm.
Some kind of amanita mushroom. Extremely poisonous.
Probably not huffing that then.
Pharmacopoeia. Listing drugs, effects, and directions for use.
How to treat without killing. The book is a helpful assistant on your journey to becoming a competent pharmacist. Every drop, crumble, or grain of substance can bring a sick patient back to life, but it may kill him if dispensed carelessly. It's crucial to know what can help and what can kill. Each chapter provides a brief description of every substance used in pharmacy. Remember, be precise, be patient, and learn from the mistakes of others. Right, so we got pokeweed, amanita mushrooms, a suspicious, odorless, yellow, and it's just piss. So we have to go into the archives and have a look at what this could be, and a strong, sharp smell of herbs that's been burnt. Let's have a look. Vials are with unidentified liquid are among the other toxic plants. Okay, so we've got smell. It's odorless. Color. It's watery, transparent yellow, so transparent. Consistency. It's going to be a liquid. Snake venom typically looks like yellow water. It has no impurities or foam. A few drops of snake venom, diluted or mixed with other substances, can be used as a muscle relaxant. 1 drop per 80 pounds should be enough. You don't have too much of that in there, he's going to shit his pants, and that'd be really awkward. Here, Ernie, have some of this. He's like, oh, oof. It's like, oh, whoops. Well, it's going to be a bit more tricky to get you back to the boat now, isn't it? Right. This time we've got an odorous and gluey brown substance that has a sharp smell of herbs. So herbs would be sweet? I guess it depends on the herbs. Gluey brown. Is it dark? Consistency. You reckon jelly? Alright. No. Solid? No. I guess type. Medicinals. Guess not. It could be jelly, and the smell might be pungent. Oh, there we go. It's not sweet, it's pungent. Yeah. You never played a game on PlayStation or Xbox crash as much as this game? Yeah, because it needed like another 6 months in the oven, I think. You've either got stuff like Redfall, which is like criminally boring, or you got stuff like Jedi Survivor, which is supposed to be really good but just basically unplayable. Take your pick. It's 2023, and you get to enjoy your various broken games, all at a low price of $70. Ayahuasca is a brown-coloured paste used in rituals across the Amazon basin. It causes visual and auditory hallucinations. Created in South America, the decoction's main ingredient is a local plant known as yage, or yage perhaps. Alright, so how can it be sedated? Using the snake oil and the dwale. Ayahuasca makes you puke. Oh, does it? Very fine. Alright, let's combine these ingredients. Oh, we did that already, I guess. Now we can bin them.
Please tell me there are no wheels inside, Anderson.
Oh, can I use the more and pestle to do this? Or? Oh, I had to pick up the actual ingredients. That'd be useful, wouldn't it?
This should help soothe Anderson.
I now have the sedative. Alright, let's bin him. Get binned on me. This guy looks like the occultist from Darkest Dungeon.
I need some fresh air.
Yes, please go. I'll be right behind you with Anderson. Perhaps you can prepare the boat.
Sherlock looks like he can't prepare anything right now. Watson, I got this book. It's got the flesh of humans on the cover. And a whispery voice told me not to fucking use it. Really, Noble? Like, what sort of particular decisions? Stay out of the house. That's true, actually. That probably does work as well.
Free me festering soul and let me feel. Eyes without purpose and now see the truth. Tear me mind from me flesh, score me festering soul. Phantoms of nothing, we are born to die. Filth in the eyes of our eldritch lord.
Free my festering soul and let me feel.
Oh, please, I wish to return. Free me, let me
I feel that Watson probably shouldn't have let him go by himself.
Eyes without purpose, I now see the truth. Tear my mind from my flesh.
Holmes, are you all right? Here, let me help.
I'm fine.
Holmes? Sherlock! What the hell were you doing? He almost killed you.
You daft twat.
I don't... You're right. Let's go.
These two lads really look like they're having a terrible time. God damn. It's actually pretty fun how like
Bon Dieu, still among the living.
how bad these
We
guys
are,
look.
though not for lack of trying by the sheriff.
Well, he'd been telling people you died in the swamp despite his trying to save you. Crooked man, through and through. Wait, is that Mr. Arneson?
Yes, but he's not well. You know Lucy?
Belle from the nymph? That I do.
Please bring her here. Mr. Arneson needs to see a familiar face if he's to have any chance of surviving.
Power of the heart. I get you.
Do you know what would be
Wait
better
here.
than the power of the heart? I feel a fucking hospital would be a start.
Errol? Oh, Errol!
Reckon we should give him space. Farewells are painful.
No. Tell me that's not true.
Watson?
Mr. Arneson has endured a lot. Lost 4 fingers, a lot of blood, and some of his sanity. But with rest and tender care, he ought to survive those injuries, both physical and mental.
Thank you, Johnny. I'll take care of him. Thank you for bringing him home to me. We'll be all right.
He doesn't look like
Are
he'll be
you
alright.
quite certain? Do you have the space? The resources?
I will stay with him at the mansion. It is not a burden to take care of your love.
His property is in quite a state. It may not be the best place for recuperation.
Hush now. Champagne will see it sorted.
Get
Champagne?
it settled. Hear that, Errol? Us living under one roof. Careful what you wish for. Oh, and champagne? I'm about sick of watching that sheriff run riot through New Orleans. We ought to talk.
Funny. I was just thinking that grub did nothing to save your man. Together, I reckon you, me, and Errol have the sway to make some changes around here.
Well,
I like the sound
that's
of
good.
that.
Holmes, our boat.
Oh, we must make haste. Farewell all. Take care.
Well, that wrapped that up nicely. Ah, back to London. You can tell it's London because it looks like shit and it's raining. Yay! That scene did go in many directions emotionally. I was so torn. They must have been away for like a
Who's
good couple
there?
of months now.
Who do you think?
Let it be known that I'm handy with this revolver.
Nonsense, Dr. Watson.
Is that
As I
Mycroft?
understand it, when faced with the imperative to defend oneself, one's comrades, and one's nation, you fled.
I...
Aren't you going to introduce us, Sherlock?
Watson, meet my brother Mycroft, Queen's best boy. This is a grim augury indeed, for wherever Mycroft travels, tedium surely follows.
In contrast, of course, to Sherlock, a man whose obsessive pursuit of the trivial tears through the most carefully laid plans like a hurricane. Do you have any idea what you have disrupted?
Your ego is inflated as much as your waistband. What word comes to mind?
You work for the government?
International trade is a delicate beast. Your antics in Edelweiss have jeopardized one of the Crown's richest relationships.
Oh, so this is what we enjoy doing, really.
As rich as all the butter you've been slathering on your bread?
We need your help.
What?
There is evil afoot. Strangeness and savagery like I have never seen. Something otherworldly festering in the dark beyond our reach. We have seen things that defy explanation. Mystic forces, magic. You must help us.
It's true.
It's true. Have a look at this
Government
book.
does not invest its resources in the insane or intoxicated. Pull yourself together.
I know men like you. Men like you grease palms, whisper in ears, start wars, and you send men like me to die in them. You and the rest of your corpulent cronies.
Ha! Corpulent! That was it.
Interesting, Sherlock. That is you again.
Oh, that's
drift
annoying,
away
though.
from sanity.
It's a lot of like really tedious sort of
Find
design
yourself
decisions.
another
That's a bit
job.
tedious. That's annoying.
All right, so the choice is made.
I beg your pardon?
There is only us. We cannot run from this problem. I shall take the book and David's cryptic message to Barnes. See what he makes of it.
I'm going to show the book made out of human flesh to the bookkeeper. I may end up in jail in 10 minutes' time, but we'll see how we get on. Shit, we're all looking so dodgy now.
As you were, Watson. Do what you must.
I have my book. What's the cryptic message and who is the cult leader? What is their goal? What is the cult leader is the queen? Then we must commit regicide.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the Strand for all the details.
Well, I need the details.
Oh, thank you, sir.
The Tempest, which many have been calling the storm of the century, has been raging west of Lochaber's coastline for over the past fortnight. Officials are alarmed by the storm, signs of the storm's intensification. The storm has taken a toll on shipping and seamen's lives, with 34 ships reported lost. That's a lot of ships. Even as the article goes to press, hundreds of lives hang in the balance, with the seamen struggling against the elements. Sadly, the Royal Navy's rescue is forbidden to launch due to any search parties due to dangerous conditions. Her Majesty... seamen. Yeah, exactly. Her Majesty Queen Victoria held an emergency meeting with her ministers about the crisis along our coast, and it was Learn that similar phenomenon of and lower importance are occurring around the world. In other news, a French thief with the initials AL is toying with Scotland Yard.
Get the Strand, get the true facts.
I wonder if that guy is dating the flower girl yet. Alright, that actually looks pretty nice at night, doesn't it? Wait. Hello, flower lady.
Dr. Watson, how nice to see you, despite the inclement weather. At least my flowers are enjoying the rainfall.
Matt Watson just looks fucking done.
Mr. Barnes is very sweet. We're getting engaged. He said he can provide for me and that I can stop working.
Oh, well, that's good, question mark? If that's what you're after, I guess.
Lewd.
Looks like you have to work every day, yeah, I know the feeling. Ugh, it always reminds me of, like, I took a picture, like, for Pumpkin the other day as a selfie. And I sent it to her and I was like, my eyes looked a bit like that and I was like, I didn't have much sleep lately. Ugh. I mean, we've been gone for like about 3 months, probably, right? Thank you, Darkover. Yet another month, most fascinating, my dear Watson. Thank you very much for the 15, Darkover. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying everything still to resub. Thank you. I always thought my dad was like the king of looking like complete shit and having no sleep all the time, but I'm getting there fast. Like, I'm impressively awful looking sometimes when I don't sleep. Sleep is for the weak, it's true.
It has been a while, Barnes.
Dr. Watson. Indeed it has, and good to see you as always. How can I help?
You seem happy.
Someone is full of pep.
Oh, yes. Mr. Holmes, he was quite the inspiration. Last time you were in town, he offered me some stirring advice, which I have since acted upon.
Holmes is nothing if not provocative.
Lewd.
Indeed, the thorny truth is often hard to hear, but it did the job, and now my heart is full.
I'm glad to hear it.
Much obliged, Doctor.
Like a perpetually tired raccoon. I look like someone who's desperately tried to do goth makeup and fucked it up badly, and I just look like someone who's never slept in the last 6 years. Can you translate this book?
Last time we met, you mentioned your knack for translating occult texts. I was wondering if you could help me with this book.
Certainly, Goodness. Where on earth did you procure this grimoire?
That's a long story. What do you make of it?
It seems to describe pagan rituals, ancient deities. Wow, what a marvel. I can try and translate it for you.
Just the pages bearing that symbol. This section, really.
Entity of ocean or time. Oh my. Oh, already on it, as you can tell.
If you can have it done at your earliest convenience, that would be lovely.
Yeah, permanent dark circles around your eyes, yeah. Some of us probably look like fucking anime characters. Like, can there be one goth mummy? Like, who's the gothiest one of all, Pumpkin? Who is it? Who's the gothiest? I know the answer. Lady D. Lady D is pretty good. Pumpkin's got extremely goth mum energy, it's true.
Barnes, does Stevenson's
I knew the
Guiding
answer,
Light
Pumpkin.
mean
I knew it.
to you?
I knew it all
My
along.
mind first goes to Robert Louis Stevenson, an up-and-coming author. I've been following his work in the periodicals. Interesting man. I take it his literary pursuits are somewhat of a deviation from the family business.
What makes you say that?
He wrote a poem. Let me see if I have it still. Yes. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labours of my sires, and fled the sea, the towers we founded, and the lamps we lit.
Lamps.
The labours of his sires. I wonder what they do.
I have a book on great British families. If the Stevensons have achieved anything of note, they will be in there. Please, feel free to take a look. It should be on the shelves to the right.
Much obliged.
Alright.
some reason, it makes my skin crawl.
British British Families. This volume gathers facts, stories, and gossip about the members of and successes of the great British families. It's somewhat chauvinistic account of Britain's finest. It's full of wankers, isn't it? Oh, wait, what? Okay, how long are we here for? Oh, wait, there's 2 dogs. Okay, I was like, wasn't that a puppy last time we were here? But there's
Take care of your master.
there's actually a smaller dog right next to it. Sorry, I missed that. I was like, no, we were, what the I was like, we were gone too long, Holmes. We were gone too long. But it's actually just a different dog. Sorry, I think I'm going loopy.
A moment, please. Spellbinding pages.
Sausage dogs don't grow into pities. It's fine, I knew that. I knew that. So we've got the book, which is fine. I guess we can go back to Watson, Holmes even, quickly.
Are you able to help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Why the fuck not? It's looking a bit drab now, isn't it? There's Baker Street over here, isn't it? You busy?
Family, Watson. I let go of the best part in Cordona. Now I am left with the worst in Mycroft. You held your own against Mycroft. It makes for a formidable foe. And a daunting brother.
We found the book, didn't we? So we can search this in the archives, can't we? So the message transcribed by Davy is addressed to Ashmat. It reads, "When the storm starts, where the ships fall, at Stevenson's guiding light, the last embrace of the chosen." Barnes says the name Stevenson reminds me of the up-and-coming Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson. Well, presumably be up-and-coming, 1800s, I guess. We should have a look at the... It doesn't say. Scotland, 1800s. The towers we found and the lamps we lit. Achievements. Maritime? The towers we founded. The lamps we lit. Exploration? Yeah. Oops. No. I thought maybe exploration might be the, When the storm starts, when the ships fall, at Stevenson's guiding light, the last embrace of all the chosen. You reckon 1700s? Do I get the period wrong? No. Why do you reckon 1700s? Like, what have I... Where is it sort of mentioned? Or do you mean like the labours of my sires, perhaps? Like, as in older? You could do maritime rather than exploration. No. Yeah, 1800s. There we go. 1800s maritime. There we are. The book Greatest British Families briefly mentions the Stevensons, famed for their lighthouses all across Scotland. Funnily enough, the first Stevenson in the lineage shares the same given name as the latest, the author Robert Louis Stevenson. That's right, Meta. It was a good shout. Ever since the Bell Rock Lighthouse erection in 1810, the Stevensons have left their mark around Scotland via civil engineering feats in the maritime industry. Child, sorry, it's true. Oh, come on. Whether the lighthouses were built by Robert Stevenson or his sons, Alan, David, and Thomas, sailors roaming Scotland's coastline have the dynasty to thank for guiding them prosperity and safety. What's the cryptic message for Ashmat about? The greatest British families. The cryptic message and the Stevenson family. Oh. We don't actually have anything else to go with, really, do we? Great Barnes, let's look at the book. A gathering of Stevenson's built lighthouse west of Lochaber in Scotland. Because the newspaper about the sinking ships. Okay. So we can talk to Holmes about it now.
Go on without me, Watson. I need a rest. And a smoke or two. Go on without
I need to pin it.
me, Watson. I need a rest. And a smoke or two.
Absolutely not.
Go on without me, Watson. I need a rest. And a smoke or two.
Oh, okay. I guess we could talk to someone about travelling there?
Am I mad? This painting wasn't here last time, was it?
Spooky paintings.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the strand for all the details.
No, shut it! So who do we want to talk to about the cryptic message? I guess we can go back to Barnes again and say like, hey, we sussed it. So Barnes got binned by the Necronomicon.
Say, do you possess coastal maps of Scotland?
Indeed. Have you figured out what the Stevensons are known for?
Feats of lighthouse engineering. You have my thanks for the book.
My pleasure, Doctor. Do you need any particular part of the coast?
Lochaber, west coast.
Right then, I'll unroll it on the desk.
This one's also made
All
out of
yours.
human flesh.
In the meantime, I will attend to my translation.
Jesus, that map is a
Much
fucking
appreciated.
nightmare. Skerryvore Lighthouse. Located on the remote island of the same name, Skerryvore Lighthouse lies southwest of the inhabited island of Tiree. Designed and built in 1844 by Alan Stevenson, the tower is testament to the determination of the Empire's workers and engineers to make life safer for seamen. The lighthouse has seen 6 years of construction, with numerous men risking their lives to build this granite beacon on top of safely atop dangerous rocks. Why you baiting me that time? Rubra nan Gal means Stranger's Point in Scottish Gaelic. This simple yet elegant brick tower of light, built in 1857 by David and Thomas Stevenson, is not even the only one Dynasty erected that year. It is 62 feet tall and bears a luminous range of 10 nautical miles, lighting the way for ships roaming the south of Mull. We got this one. Designed and built in 1849 by Alan Stevenson, the lighthouse lies at the western end of the Ardnamurchan Peninsula in Lochaber. It architecturally and decoratively depicts Egyptian influences, making it unique among Scottish lighthouses. Made of granite and bearing a strikingly black lantern, the tower soars 118 feet. That might be our goal there. What's this last one over here? The Barrowhead Lighthouse. Located on the Outer Hebrides island of Barrowhead, the lighthouse illuminates the southern entrance to the Minch. The tower, designed by Robert Stevenson and built by James Smith of Everness in 1833, is made of stone. It is deemed the United Kingdom's highest lighthouse, standing 682 feet above sea level. Date. Alright, pumpkin. Not the minge.
Doctor?
You found something?
Barnes, have you finished with the book?
Yes. I've written out a translation of the section you wanted. It, puts the grim in grimoire.
I thought as much.
Long story short, it details macabre rituals, death, leviathans, and the apocalypse. See for yourself. I must ask you to leave the book with me so I can read more of it. It's compelling. Very compelling.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think that would be wise. Please give it back. That said, I remain grateful for your immeasurable help.
Oh, how disappointing. I hope you will consider lending it to me in the future. Good day, Doctor.
This is for your own good. You do not want to be sat here with a Necronomicon.
A fascinating book. Thank you for the opportunity, Doctor.
I think that might ruin your wedding. I'm doing you a solid, mate. Barnes' approximate, if hasty translation, details a ritual for awakening a pagan god sleeping underneath the ocean. It involves a special chant that strongest men of every ethnicity on Earth perform before they're to be sacrificed to the god's awakening. A creature with a pitch-black face akin to an Egyptian sphinx must witness the ritual. If successful, the ceremony will destroy the world's seas and lands. Oh, that sounds alright. Nice.
Mycroft, here to buy a book on fraternal dysfunction?
The Holmes family is beyond counselling, Doctor.
True, more deserving of scientific study. What do you want?
I came to warn you. Perhaps you have a moment to...
Sorry, I reserve Tuesday afternoons for time with friends.
I'm worried about Sherlock. He's not well. You should know that he has had episodes in the past. Detachment from reality.
Tuesday?
He will need your support.
Such gall. First you crush him under your boot heel, now you ask me to pick up the pieces.
Your emotions are impeding your rationality. He needs to be distracted, diverted into something less harmful.
Surely you jest. Only one thing shall truly bring him peace of mind, and that is solving his case.
The last case he pursued so doggedly was Cordona. He came home a wreck, and this time I fear he may not return at all.
You are not his father, Mycroft. Not anymore. He is a grown man, a brilliant man. I know you care for him. I just wish you also respect.
There's a strange scar on his face, isn't it?
Crown cannot help you. But I can. Give him this.
What is it?
A confidential note tied to his case. He may see value in it. Just do not tell him it came from me. Oh, speaking of the Crown, perhaps you can help us with another matter? It requires some local knowledge.
Yeah, why not?
I'm all ears.
For your eyes only. Here is a folder with all the details.
New case, the Lone Watcher. Interesting. One informs Philip Hawke has not been in contact for the last few days. Please check his status. He was working on an investigation close to his lodgings. Hawke is disabled and his home is next to one of your client houses, Captain Stenwick. Report to me after you visited. I will be in the bookshop. So we got like a little side quest thing we can do here. Interesting. But I think we shall save and stop here for now. In chapter 7. In London. Guys standing out in the rain with no hats and raincoats. Yeah, I mean, certainly here in the UK we're kind of used to the rain. It doesn't bother you as much anymore. In London. Right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. We got some decent progress, I think. I got stuck for quite a while at the start, but I think after that we made some reasonably decent sort of paced progress. So thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you had a lovely stream. Tomorrow will be more Fallen London. Not Fallen London, it's on the seas, isn't it? But it takes place in Fallen London. So good night all, take care, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Mwah. Jen, take care, peace.